Yeah, San Diego State lost week in Las Vegas.
Yeah, let's just talk about what happened to the Aztecs. Blowout by Michigan. Amazing performance when I thought they'd be dog-tired against Oregon. And then they got battered by a 7-man rotation Baylor team that was outmanned and yet beat them. I think it's so grossly unfair to make these kids play 3 games in 3 nights. This is not the NBA. In fact, this whole Players Festival tourney, I got huge questions about how they operated. You see all the empty seats there, John? Who the hell's going to these games?
Yeah, you're right.
You know who funds it? From over there, Saudi Arabian money. That's what I was told. So the whole tournament seemed suspect to me. There were positives. LZ Harrington, boy, that kid can play right now. BJ Davis has really grown into a very good outside shooter, and so did Reese Waters. Really looked good in the tournament for a kid that'd been out for a whole year. Guath looks a little bit behind the curve physically right now. He doesn't seem to be playing with the same dominance he played at the top of his game, but we'll give him time. And I don't know where Miles Bird is. He seems to be in and out of the offensive flow of things. I don't see any consistency. It's early. These were non-conference games. They got more non-conference payday games coming. So they just build momentum as they go towards the tournament. But again, still to come, they got to play Arizona. My God. So they're not where they're going to be by the time we get to late winter, early spring, and the Mountain West Conference tournament. So they got killed, played unbelievably well against a finesse team in Oregon, and then the slog of the lousy loss to Baylor.
It's been a rough week for Aztec fans.
Yeah, geez.
You know, it's just been bad. You know, that loss to Michigan was brutal, but that Michigan team,
they stampeded everybody.
They did. I mean, they beat another team by 40 points as well. And it's funny, you said, just as long as they don't go there and lose by 40 to Michigan, and that's exactly what they lost by.
Sorry about that.
So
I should not tell the truth.
Yeah, exactly. It was amazing. So I don't really give them fault for losing Michigan. The win against Oregon was nice. The Baylor one, you know, they could have won that. It just seemed like they ran out of gas, but they had all that depth. So I don't understand. And by the way, all those, you know, Feast Week tournaments, they're all made for TV. You know, there's barely anybody in there. Like, I don't know, like 10 years ago, I took my kids to Vegas and they played West Virginia and Cal in one of those tournaments on Thanksgiving weekend. There was barely anybody in the arena because it's all for television. So I don't know. I think this tournament in Vegas is a boon for the teams that are in it.
Supposedly.
Financially, there's money on the table. They got to pay their guys. I mean, this is an opportunity for the Aztecs to also be seen in a similar light with these Power 5 conferences. So,
yeah, but when you lose by 40 on national TV,
well, it's Michigan. You know, some of what people were saying, Michigan are like the Dodgers of NCAA basketball because they have so much money.
And they beat the other one. They beat Gonzaga by 40.
Exactly. You know, and they get all the big recruits. They got that 7+ footer guy from UCLA. They're loaded. I mean, they're playing on a whole other level. So, I mean, you would have been nice to win 2 out of 3, but you know, you got to put on your big boy pants and get better. And they still have to play Arizona, and that's going to be a rough one.
I concur. So you're a basketball fan, Aztec fan. A little too much too early in the schedule. They look good to me in spurts, and the young kids look like they can play. And we haven't seen what Guath is going to be because I think he's behind that physical power curve.
Where's the defense, Lee?
Well, it kind of fell apart.
Yeah, I mean, they got a lot more working with these kids. You got to school them up, coach them up.
I agree. We go